valuable commodity I know of is information. Wouldn't you agree?
I'm Jack to the test!
Hi there guys, welcome back into another session as we see a little bit of green on the board today. A few coins up and pushing up. Cardano 12%. We're going to just seeing that. Nicely done, Charlie boy, nicely done. What we're going to do today is going to have a look at some BTC levels for you. Where have we come from and where are we potentially going for the next 24, 48 hours, okay? We're going to have a look at ETH, Sol, Hype, and we're going to have a look at a few meme coins as well, actually, okay? So, are the memes dead? Are they dead? Are they zombified, okay? I'm certainly seeing that in a lot of the order books, where we gain a lot of our edge. Okay, in certainly trading perpetuals, derivatives, futures, day in, day out, comes from the order book data, okay? The more people trade in these assets, the more data we get, the more edge we have on our side. A lot of coins are absolutely dead in the books at the minute, really, really zombified, no edge whatsoever. So if you've been trading derivatives, the last couple of weeks, I've been trading the majors, been quite open about that with the guys, Sol, Bitcoin, ETH, you know, a little bit of hype and stuff. Yeah, a lot of altcoins absolutely dead. Just starting to see a little bit of demand come back now, but also there is a bit of a battle in the books because the bears are still attacking from that top side as well. Is there going to be a little bit of a liquidity battle on those meme coins as the bigger traders want a little bit of an exit, or are they still committed and we carry onwards and upwards? So let's have a look for you, okay? So last 24 hours or so, was looking for a little bit more demand on BTC as we came into that Sunday night Asian Open. We got some, okay, we got a little bit of bid. It wasn't much, to be honest. It wasn't much, okay? So the bears have really been attacking the highs, and you can just see how aggressive it is there, okay? So grind up, grind up, grind up. Just looking at ETH there, slam, down, grind up, slam, down, especially on coins like Sol as well. Bounce, slam, bounce, slam, straight down. It just seems over the last 24 hours that bear selling has subdued a little bit, okay? So I think we do need to float up a little bit high, but yeah, just coming down there, 94.7 we hit there, and we're just getting a slightly interesting pattern forming on BTC, which I'm going to show you in Trading View in a second, okay? But just shared this with the guys in the private Discord that was basically looking for this kind of like rounded bottom. I'll show you what stage we're at in a second, okay? Rounded bottom off an Adam and Eve pattern, okay? If you're unfamiliar with that, go and Google it. But yeah, sharp spike down, or some people call this stiletto pattern, sharp spike down, rounded bottom. We are just pushing up a little bit further, okay? So I'd be interested to see if we get any more supply to bring us back down, confirm this zone. That'd be nice to see. But yeah, sharing that one with the guys that wanted to come down here. We actually eventually didn't get into the 93. We just tickled that 94 zone, okay? Down there, got some group spot bid. But yeah, some interesting stuff going on certainly in the books. Yesterday I think was the first US session in a good week or so where we haven't aggressively just simply sold off a pump, okay? So nice to see that. What we got on the logarithmic Bitcoin price after halving's price, here we are, okay? There is some hopium still, all right, guys. There is some hopium. If we are still in a cycle like this, that remains to be seen if we still are in a cycle like that, okay? But yeah, meme coin fan? Are you a meme coin fan? Are you still trading the meme coins? The books have been absolutely decimated, haven't they? I always try and look at the top volume coins, to be honest. This is just my watch list here. And yeah, fat coin's been doing well. A lot of these coins have put in a good 24 hours. But if you just have a think about where they've come from, yeah, they look a bit shit, to be honest. I mean, Popcat has been absolutely decimated, obviously. Very, very nice technical chart as well off some of these coins. Okay, break, back test the trend, down. Another coin that is just looking like that at the minute that I would just be cautious on is, and I do like some of these assets. I do love meme coins. Not slating them in any way, shape or form. I love meme coins. I think they are a good part of the space, to be honest, as long as there's not too many, and we do have millions and millions at the minute. But yeah, Giga, if you're interested in Giga, just doing a similar thing to Popcat did last week. So I would just be careful of that 495 area in case it gets a back test and roll again. Is that in timing with the rest of the market finding some supply? You know, just keep an eye on these things. Poor old Pepe, absolutely down early. Is it going to find support down here? That would be nice. Confirm this zone, that would be good. And, you know, you could go on and on. A lot of these coins have been absolutely decimated, especially with it looks absolutely dog shit. The hat is not staying on whatsoever. If anyone's shorting these highs, you've really, really done well. If you're shorting that on derivatives, I guess the thing to say is if you've not been into memes in the past and you've just entered the space, are you lucky in the respect that you could now get involved at these cheaper prices? You know, I would certainly think so, to be honest. I'm still a fan of memes. As I say, I think if you were going to get involved, you certainly don't want to get involved up here. It wants to be down here, doesn't it? Okay, so yeah, some good memes out there still, I think, that will hold value. Trump. Yeah, downearning.com. I have actually seen some bid on Trump. It wouldn't surprise me if it gets a little kick up in the next 24 hours up to this $25, $26 region. We can go and have a look at that in TradingView as well. But yeah, let's have a look at some Bitcoin levels. Really, 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 I'm keeping this very, very simple today. I've cleaned this chart up especially, okay? So very, very simple chart. And this is what I've been looking at. So we're at a similar price on Bitcoin as we were yesterday in the US session. So we did sell off in the US session, but we just held this level here, okay? Is this now another resistance to support flip on the lower time frames? Yes, it could be, okay? I'm not seeing a major reason to short this back down just yet in the order flow. We will dive into the order flow in a second. So where can we possibly go? I'd maybe be looking at that 100k again, okay? Now 100k is just a psychological level. It's, you know, it's meaningless really, but if we do get some supply up there, that would be the one. Next level up, we've already hit it once already anyway, so that would be that 102 level. But I would be in favor, I have to say, I would be in favour of just, whether it's there or whether it's here, you know, I would be in favour of just grinding this zone out for another week or so, rounding it off, actually getting some serious good bid and demand down here, okay, before any further continuation. If the bears remain to be aggressive at these zones, you're gonna have to hedge your positions a little bit more aggressively as well. You know, strike hard, strike fast. Get involved, get those shorts in, because the bears have been very, very aggressive of late over the last week or so. But this is the first time we are seeing a little bit of a potential rounding off market structure change. Okay, ETH, some very easy levels here. Really, really nice, easy, clean chart up. Okay, so this was the Asian session open. What I'd be looking at is a little rise up today. If it does rotate back down with BTC, as always, I'd be looking for a little bit of a double bottom. Sol is very similar as well. Sol is actually trying to break out its market structure as well. I think if I can get Sol in that 187 area, that'd be absolutely Gucci. A little bit of a fall there as it does hold this level well still though, so we'll see, but certainly in the order flow there is some levels down there for Sol at that 187. Hype has been doing well, holding the point of control, pushing up. That was last week's long. From there up to this monthly open, we're now just auctioning this range. Very, very easy levels here, 25 to 22. Okay, if you can get in at 22 again, I think that's going to be value. But just being, you know, have in mind any further sell off from the bigger boy coins, bigger boy girls, boy coins, all right, we'll call them. That, yeah, obviously it will rotate lower, but I'd be open for a little bit of a 22, 23 bid on Hype. I think it's still a nice asset. You've even got your weekly open near the point of control there on Hype at that 23 level. So if we come down there and you start to hold that level, you're probably not going to go any lower, okay? Doge looking very similar to ETH, it has to be said. Poor old Pepe, yeah, absolute decimation. One thing I've got in mind on Pepe is this trend line back here from the high time frame trend, similar to Popcat, break, test, down. Are you going to test these levels again? You can just see you've got that old value area high there at 108 level and that order block there as well. Some of the other coins though, Trump looking like it wants to break market structure here. I'm not a breakout trader, but I'd be wanting some kind of confirmation near the daily open at $15, $16 there, and then rotate upwards. And I think Trump next, if it's going to continue a little bit onwards and upwards, you're probably looking at that $18 mark, and then confirm a range here, a little bit of accumulation, and then we'll see if we get any further push. One asset we have been looking at for the last week or so, to be honest, is ACT. Another meme coin, ACT AI. has been holding this bottom level really well. I said to the guys for a long while, it's been a week or so I've been watching this. I've got a little bit of risk on for ACT now, but yeah, lower order block here at 17, which would take all the derivatives and perps liquidity, but it looks like it just wants to push up, so we'll just let it push up from here. All right, guys, so with that being said, let's dive into the TRDR console and check some true matrix defying order flow.
Well, in my book, you either do it right or you get eliminated.
Right then, guys, straight into the TRDR console, just on the multiverse at the minute, because I've got my eyes on a few assets. Sol just hitting a little bit more supply there. Again, Sol, aggressive sell-offs for a Sol there. You can see that was a great fire and forget short on Sol. There's been a couple of us. I think this one was very valid at the weekend as well. Certainly if you're just scalping or day trading, some very, very good shorts. Sol just getting some more supply now. ETH, aggressive sell-offs, finding some demand there. Up, Sunday open, slight demand. Again, this is just group spot bid on ETH, but enough to send it up. But again, you know, I need to just gather a little bit more data from the bears, to be honest, because what you've seen is these slow grinds up and then it hits a point where the bears just get aggressive, absolutely sell it off. So are we in for that the next 12 hours? I think we need to see, and you can just see there on Bitcoin your levels. Okay, BNB has been doing very, very well. Hit some supply there over the weekend, okay, and now BNB is just hitting a lot more supply here. But let's concentrate on Bitcoin for the second, the leader of the pack. So you can see where we've been getting those aggressive sell-offs here. Okay, really, really like grind up, bang, you know, grind along, range, grind up, no, bears, we've had enough, bang, down. Even when you hit some demand, grind along, no, I need to go lower and find some liquidity, and there you hit the group spot. So I think BTC can float up a little bit more now. We do have those levels, 100k, and then there's quite a bit of defense there, and then we don't actually have any dynamic bid following up right here, right now. It's still right back down here at that 92, 93k level on BTC. So yeah, that would fall in line with that kind of rounded bottom pattern that I'm seeing, okay, in the trading view chart. So I personally think that would be quite nice. But let's just go to the exchange and see what's actually happening. So we do have a little bit of selling here from the spot order books at the minute. Weekly open back here at that 96462, okay. We've just held that level and floated up. You can see the group spot bid there from the aggressive sell-off. So Friday, very valid shorts, down, okay. Manage your risk, tighten that risk up, maybe take a bit of profit and then just hold a little bit on, whichever way you want to execute and trade that. But yeah, I don't think there's an actual fresh brand new short here on BTC at the minute. I think we could be cheeky and float this up a little bit higher and then, you know, go give the bears a little bit of a bloody nose. But yeah, Bitcoin spot on Binance, not much supply at the minute. Coinbase, not much supply. They just seem to want to be defending that 100k zone. Again, it is an old area, just a psychological level right now. One thing to bear in mind, and it has to be, okay, the OG traders will know this one, is Binance perps are still defending quite aggressively 101k, 100k, 101k. Okay, you can see there. This was Friday, aggressive shorts down, dived into that with the guys on Friday in the private Discord straight away as I'm shorting this down, okay. A couple of other assets as well, ETH and Sol. But yeah, they've still got that aggressive offer at that 100k defending price. Now, I'm going to be watching this today. I don't think there's much to be gained from watching the spot books unless they start applying some dynamic bid in and pushing us up, okay, and then this entity disappears. But at the minute, this is still your defense, okay. So do you get some sort of double top up here, and then you need to go and search out that demand in the 92, 93? I think that would be nice. All right. BitMEX, you can just see there a little bit of selling. Bitfinex, a little bit all over the place. They tend to be hedging positions left, right, and center. Qcoin. Okay, Qcoin have got some spot selling there up to 100k as well. But yeah, for me personally, you can even see there on Coin M. Okay, Coin M on Binance perps. Yeah, hedging some positions as well. So I think if we eat into this zone up to that 100k, and then we'll have a look. I think we could be in for fresh new shorts again. Back down, found demand. Find that demand. Do we round off the bottom? If we get some bid down there, then that's going to look pretty good, I would say. But yeah, Salt just hitting some supply again from spot. 210 invalidation if you're looking to hedge some positions on Salt there. and yeah, I mean, everything's still hitting supply, so you're going to have a real battle in the books at the minute. Let's have a look what ETH is doing. Not a lot on ETH, but I think, again, very similar to Bitcoin. That was your last short on ETH there at that 2.8 level, okay, and you've still got that level there on spot. Perhaps selling anything, perhaps aren't selling anything on ETH there. So yeah, I think we're in for a little float up, and we need to test the bears a little bit. Open interest has been pretty chilled. We did get quite a chunk of open interest added yesterday. Let's go check the volume. Yeah, you can see there we've got a chunk of open interest added yesterday. Volume's very diddle in the middle. You could even say you're potentially up for some bearish divergences if you get another rise on the CVD as retail traders start to long this zone, okay? If retail traders start to aggressively long this zone, funding rises, open interest rises. You can already see that volume king cluster. If you're familiar with this template, if not, go check the video in my playlist on the Volume King. You're already starting to build a little bit of confluence for fresh shorts, maybe a little bit higher, but we're not going to take those shorts unless the data says we do. All right, guys, so that's it really. Looking for a little bit of a float up today, probably get a bit of a volume kick in the US session. We will be live in the US session as well, probably do that on YouTube again so we can timestamp it, add a little bit of a request for that, okay? But yeah, a little bit of a subdued Monday compared to the last 2 weeks. Let's float it up a little bit and then see if we get that aggressive bear attack yet again, okay? Do we get an aggressive bear attack yet again from a slow grind up, okay? Or do the bulls put in some dynamic bid and we just float this up a little bit higher? All right. If you like the video, give it a like, give it a share. If you've got any alpha out of it, no alpha decay in here, sir or madam. Please share all the wealth. We'll speak soon. Cheers.
I bet your margins are pretty nice and fat.
Let's not talk about my margins, by the way. Being nice and fat, that's a nice shirt. Do they make it from End?